as I mentioned in the other video that I did with Monster Hunter 3, where I mentioned that I was doing this for the first time on the Elgato Capture device, I commented that the video doesn't look very good. Now, I haven't messed with it since then, so this is still with all the cords plugged in exactly as they were when I did the capture. And I figured I would see if I could screw around with this just very briefly to see if I could demonstrate the decline in visual quality. So just going to zoom in here. This is of course on a computer monitor as opposed to a television set, so it may be that the difference will be less noticeable there. And also there's the issue that my monitor is 25 by 14 and the Wii only puts out at best 1080p, and I believe Monster Hunter is 1080p, and it appears to be better than 30 frames a second, and the Elgato only records at 30 apparently, which I guess since I'm doing everything on YouTube it doesn't really matter. But let's go ahead and swap the cables out and then just hope that I remember which one that I had it plugged into. Yeah, it's HDMI. When I was first setting it up, I stupidly unplugged my DisplayPort cable, which is for my computer, and I unplugged the power to my monitor because I don't know why. Okay, so let's plug the monitor back in. Okay, so let us wait for this to go at it. So just as I look at it, it does look different. I don't know how well it's going to come across on the camera, but I would say almost like the video that gets processed through the Elgato starts to look a bit cel-shaded as the borders between the different colors get accentuated, and that may have something to do with the encoding, but it doesn't seem like it's a direct pass-through. And again, I don't know how well this is going to come across, but just visually there is a degradation in the quality. It also appears smoother, so as I mentioned, it may actually do some downscaling of the resolution and then re-upscaling it as it puts it out to the TV or computer monitor. But all in all, I think I'm kind of tickled by the Elgato because it's kind of cool. It's just, again, the limitations of the Wii U don't allow for capturing of what's going on with the gamepad. And of course, setting up the gamepad for that is a big pain in the butt. Now, fortunately for something like Monster Hunter U, there's not really a lot that goes on there. And then it's like the most interesting thing you could talk about would be the interesting combinations of whatever. I don't even know what you'd have, but maybe just like layouts, perhaps. So, wow, as I'm looking at the camera, there's a lot of foreshortening, especially going up the hill, but maybe it's appropriate.